What up, YouTube? It's the Ways, and I'm Tia, and today we're back with another video. Yes, this video has taken way too long to get here, but we are here, and I'm so excited to bring you the Danessa Myrick's Lightwork Volume 5 palette in all of its glory, and we're gonna do some eye swatches today. I'm excited. If you want to see some eye swatches, then you gotta stick around. But first, during the intro, go ahead and subscribe if you're not part of the fam. Gang. If you are part of the fam, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification bell if you don't already have it hit, so that way you can be updated every time I load a new video. Let's get into this palette. Let's go. Y'all, when I say I am so excited to be filming this video, like I am so excited to be filming this video. Granted, I'm a little late, but I'm always late to the party. But you know what? It's okay. Like, I can be the last one reviewing this palette. I have not watched any reviews on this palette yet. I did watch like Danessa Myrick's talk about the palette and do one of her lives, her Teach Me Tuesdays, and I saw some of the glory of this palette, but I have not watched anybody else's reviews. I have not touched this palette. It is a beautiful, look at the packaging. Look at the packaging. I did order it the day that it came out on Danessa Myrick's website. I mostly ordered it because she was giving away free gifts. That's why I ordered it on her website, or I probably would have just waited and got it at Sephora. Granted, I'm not getting the video way fast, like I needed it right away, but she did give away this really pretty bag. It's as bigger than my head, okay? It's so cute. It says Danessa Myrick's on it. Don't know if you can see that part, or it doesn't say Danessa Myrick, it says Beauty Without Boundaries, and then Danessa Myrick's on the bag. So cute. They were also giving away a handheld mirror. I don't know how to get it. And let me tell you, I was salty. I almost called them or emailed them. Like, I was really highly upset because that's why I ordered it online. I wanted the merch. But that's okay. We'll stick with the bag. Don't know what I'm going to use it for. I might just hang it up in this room somewhere once we start, decorating or whatnot. But anyways, we're here for the palette. And this is going to be a long video. So let me get started. This is what she looks like. It's the same style as her number 3 and 4, but in regards of how big the palette is, the size. But this is what the volume 5 palette, Lightworks palette, looks like. There are I believe 7 different textures in this palette. Look at this. And then from what she said, you have the different energies. So you have soft energy, bold energy, and then grounding energy. And it's the I am palette. I forgot to say that. All of these are you're supposed to say, I am resilient, I am radiant, I am fierce, I am fearless. It just has those I am affirmations behind them, which is really kind of cool. You sit over here playing with your palette and you're like, I am inspiring. Tell yourself that stuff. And then when you speak things into, we're all about speaking things into existence. So the other thing I like, she said you can work downwards in this palette if you wanted to. This is a color story. This is a color story. Here's your pinks, and then here's your greens. So blues, orange, pinky, green. Very cool. If you don't really know where you want to go in the palette or how you want to put things together. So I'm going to go through, we're going to swatch this palette. Let me compare it to, so you can kind of see some differences. I'm not going to swatch or anything. I do not have volume of 4. I passed on that one, but I do have number 3, and I love this palette. This is probably one of my favorite palettes in my collection in regards to shimmers. But this is the volume 3. And with this one, she had a black, which was standard, one of her favorite shadows, a matte. This one, she had a pressed glitter, which is beautiful. And then you had all these shifty shades. We had some cream shadows, which I love these two. Your whole middle row is highlighters. They are fire. I put one on the other day and I was just oh my gosh, no wonder. This is everything. So if you compare it to the new one, I feel like it's the same layout. We have the same amount of shadows on top and bottom, 10, right? The middle is where there's a difference too, a variety of different shades. So you get an extra, what, 2, 4, 6, 8 shades. Where this one you had, so you get extra 4 shades because you only have the 4 in the middle, but these also stood as highlighters. So I don't know how these are gonna work as highlighters, but we shall see. It's just, they're so different. So that's why I was like, yes. I don't know why I didn't get volume 4. It just, I don't know, just wasn't speaking to me as much, but I love volume 3. I don't know if you can still get it. I don't know. I know she had like the mini one, I think. I didn't get that because obviously I had the big one, but I love this palette. Okay, but let's get into this one. I'm gonna bring it closer. We're gonna start doing some swatches. And this is what the outside packaging looks like too. I didn't show you. So pretty. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I don't think I'm gonna use an eyeshadow base because it's just gonna be too much to be going back and forth, taking these off, putting these on. Also then at that point, you'll kind of have a vibe of what these shadows look like on their own. I'm gonna go, so I don't have to keep lifting up the palette. I'm gonna go the top row, the bottom row, and then we'll get into the middle section. I will let you know the name, I will let you know the energy, and I will let you know what kind of formula it is, because she also did mention that none of the textures and formulas in this palette are the same as any of the, like none of the textures and formulas as the other 2 palettes. I'm not sure if volume 4 had completely different textures and whatnot too, but I do know that she did mention that with this palette, that they're all new and different. So that was another thing that sold me on it, because I mean, just playing with different textures and stuff is cool. I got my micellar water, I got my little pads to wipe off my eyes. I have this brush, we're gonna see how it works. If not, I will use my finger. This is just a Moda brush. It just covers a lot of space. We're not really doing a lot of blending. We just wanna see these shifts in colors. I believe there's multi-chromes, duochromes, stuff like that in here. Let's get going on this. So we're gonna start with soft energy, like I said. So looking at this palette, the top row is the soft energy, and we have heavenly halos, which are these 2, and then these 2, and then the one in the middle is a fusion flakes. That's what the textures are called. So top 2 heavenly halos, I'm sorry. These 2 heavenly halos, and fusion flakes. So we'll kind of see what the difference is. I'm gonna swatch it on my finger first. We're gonna go in with a soft energy of resilient, which is the heavenly halo. I believe when I was watching her reveal on this, they're kind of like topper shades. Look at that, so pretty. All right, maybe I should try to just put it on. Ooh, you know, first thing I notice, I'll do the first part with my finger. Oh, so pretty. It has no base. It is transparent. There's no fallout. That's how I feel like her other shadows were too. Okay, now I'm taking it on a brush. I'm not wetting it, kind of blending. Now when I start blending, I do get some fallout. Okay, so the fingers might be the best if you don't want any fallout. But that is, I am resilient. Look at that. I do have my handy dandy Sigma color switch as well. But look, very shimmery, very sheer base. So depending on how you use this shadow, you can throw it over anything and it's gonna be a different vibe. Okay, the next color I'm gonna go into is Radiant, and it's also a heavenly halo. Radiant heavenly halo. Ooh, now this is my type of shade. It's like gold, and I see pink in here. You're seeing like a white base. So let's drop that in here. Oh, now you can see it. That gold, yellows, pink. That is beautiful. Shimmery, sheer base. I'm just gonna drag it with my finger. It's just so much better to do it with the finger. Really no fallout. I would do this as a one and done and keep it moving. Because it doesn't look like it's much, but then up close and personal, I bet in the sun, I was gonna do sun, natural lighting. It was looking really weird and suspect, so I said no. Pretty. Okay. So the brows had to come off because there's shimmer all up in my brows when I was taking it off. You can still kind of see some of this blue shimmer. It might not all come off from this micellar water. I thought I had another eye makeup remover, but I can't find it. Okay, and I didn't put on any base. Obviously, you can tell, or concealer. I just kind of went in and just put on a little lip stain. Okay, next. We're going to go, I'm going to skip centered, which is the Fusion Flake, and we'll do that last. I'm going to go into protected. I am a protected. Ooh. This one, I see blue. You see blue, white. I also see some purpley pinks in there. Ooh, that's pretty. Kind of looks a little turquoisey too in there. So let's see. Ooh, but then I see purple. It's like a lilac-y purple. That's so pretty. And that's called Protected. There's a lot of different shimmers in here. There's a lot of fuchsias in here, like fuchsia pink. So good. So sparkly and so shiny. Okay, next one is I Am Evolving. I am evolving every day, right? That's pretty. That looks like a green, of course, but it's kind of like a muted looking green, like a light green. OMG. These kind of remind me of the highlighter shades in volume 3, but different. Look at the shimmer in that shade. These are really sparkly. And that's green. That's so pretty. Oh, you can see how the base, like it kind of takes away from the outside, the base. When I move, like, oh, we didn't have as much. That is fire. These are like one and done type of shades, or topper shades that has gold in it. So we have I Am Protected and I Am Evolving. Ew. Okay, so I'm feeling those Heavenly Halos. I'm not even gonna lie, those are gorgeous. Gorgeous. If I just want to put on one matte shadow and put that all over my lid, if I want to do a smoky eye, like use that black from volume 3, like gorgeous. It would be like a shimmery highlight. I don't know if that's my vibe. But yes, those are beautiful. These next two are two different formulas. One is a Fusion Flakes, and then I'm going to drop to Grounding Energy, which is the bottom row here. And we're going to do the Molten Metals, which is this one. So we're going to do this middle one, which is the Fusion Flakes and Molten Metals right here. These are the only two with these type of textures. So I Am Centered is the Fusion Flakes. This one, super duper creamy. Super duper creamy. I didn't even want to move it too much in the pan because it's super duper creamy. So in the pan, it looks orangey gold. I do see the orange. I see a little red. Like you might not see that yet, but let's put on the eye. That's really pretty. It's like super, looks super shiny. Oh, yes. Okay. I see why it's a Fusion Flake. Because it looks super duper flaky. It looks like, I think she has those one shades. Those like flake, those little potted flake things. I might even put too much on. Like, that is a beautiful color though. Like, I love the top part. I don't love this flaky middle. And that could be how I put it on. But that color is fantastic. It's like a gold, antique-y type gold with silver. Wow. Wow, I do see some orange. It's that flaky thing that I'm not too happy about though. Like, let me see if I get a brush. I think I put too much, like honestly. think I should have just like put my finger in there a little bit and then let's see if I can blend this with the brush. So it's a little creamier. Yeah, I don't, and you can see how high shine like right there. Wow. And let's see if it picks up with a brush. A little bit. Yeah, it would have been softer with a brush. I think me just putting my finger in there right off the back and then it like caught. Plus I don't have a base on. Ugh. Look at that. I do see the orange effect. Super pretty. I just don't know if I'm feeling the texture. I'd have to play with it. Move it around. Yeah, move it around. Okay, now, see, I had tons on there. You could tell I had tons on there. But the color is gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's go to the next one. This is Invincible. I am Invincible. And this is the Molten Metals. Let me see, I'm gonna try not to go as hard. Yeah, you barely need to This looks straight silver. I'm gonna tread lightly. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pat it first because it's kind of creamy too, like that, the flakes. And I just didn't want to swipe it. Okay, if I just swipe it, there you go. Okay, it's not as flaky as the other one, so you can swipe. And you're not gonna get that flaky effect. Ooh, I like that. High shine, high shimmer. Wow, look at that. So this is centered. I am centered. And I am Invincible. And I am Invincible is from the grounding energy. I don't know how this is soft energy. It's fire. It's just, I use too much the way I put it on. So those are those two shades. Super duper silvery shade. If you're looking like true silver with hecka duper super sparkle. So those two shades were super duper sparkly. Not gonna lie, you probably see tons of shimmer all over my face. And also know I'm putting these on probably the most intense way that you can put these on, which is with my finger. So I'm getting the most payoff with my finger. So that's why it looks like that. I'm not trying to have any rhyme or reason. I'm just really trying to show you guys the colors. But I just want to put that out there. Like, you can press and play a little bit. You don't have to do tons. I'm going to bring you some looks with it too. Not in this video, but I am going to bring you looks. And like, you don't have to go so full force. Okay. I'm excited to keep going though. So we're going to go to the bottom row. And actually, these next two shades really were the reason I got this palette. Well, these two and two in the middle. So we're going to go, this is Grounding Energy. And one is a suede shimmer and one is a cushion chrome. So this is the suede shimmer. I have this little white thing. So, okay, suede shimmer, this one, which is Unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I can definitely see in my mirror a shift. You can see kind of there what it's doing. Okay, and then the next one is the cushion chromes, which is this one, which is a powerful. This is why I wanted this palette. I don't know if you can see the shift in that. It's like a silver, but it goes to like a black base with like a red. Let's play because this is why I wanted this palette. One of the reasons. Oh my gosh, I have shimmers all over me, you guys, like crazy, crazy. Okay, so the first one, I am Unstoppable. I'm so happy. These are so good and fun. Okay, that's what she looks like. Okay. Oh, that's gorgeous. And this is on Grounding Energy. Wow. That is a beautiful color. I've never really seen a shimmer like that. It's like red and cranberry and gold. I'm about to take this mirror off because I need to look. I mean, this sticker off this mirror. Yes. Wow. That is gorgeous and the texture is wonderful. So soft, so smooth. Not as intense flaky as the other ones or shimmery that we've been using. Just a very smooth, OMG. I would probably use this every day. That is such a gorgeous shade. I love that. And the suede shimmers. Yes, it's like suede. It's like smooth. It's hecka super duper soft. I just want to put more on. I could see this being really pretty wet too. But why? You don't even need it wet. And I'm almost positive, you guys, from that first shade, you won't get fallout. Like that by itself is gorgeous. I love that color. Okay, powerful. I am powerful. This is when I want it. It's very soft to the touch too. Okay. Black base. More berry than cranberry. Pink. Who's like your multi-chrome, duochrome good? Oh, I'm looking in the mirror, but on camera? Look at that. Look at that shift. Oh, these two colors together though would probably be fire. Wow. And it just spreads, it keeps going. I did not dip back in there. Look at that, is gorgeous. I love these two shades. So different than anything I have. So different. Feels so smooth. Oh, that is beautiful. It looks like it has like a brown base. It has not a brown base, but it has black and then like brown in there. And then like a purple, like a plum, like a deep plum. I thought it had more red. I do see some red. It looks, wait with a look with this eye. Wait with a look with this shimmer. This one, every day. I love it. I am unstoppable and I am powerful. Yes. So let's get into the next two shades. We also have another suede shimmer. Actually, we have two suede shimmers, which I'm excited about because I really love the texture of the suede shimmer of Unstoppable. So these last two are also suede shimmers. So actually, Cushion Chromes, I Am Powerful is the only cushion chrome in this palette. So this is the only one like that one. The Fusion Flakes is the only one like that one, and the Molten Metals. So these three are the only ones that have their own, those are the only textures like those three. So let's get into the other two suede shimmers. We have Unbreakable, and Enough. My eyes starting to itch, a lot going on. Okay, not itch like bad, but okay. I Am Unbreakable. This is more fuchsia. Very pretty. Let's see. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, I really like these textures. They're easy. It's not as shimmery as your other ones so far, but like that's super duper pretty. Super duper pretty. Ooh, very cranberry. Berries and cranberry. That's what that looks like to me. Super duper cute. Okay, let's go into I Am Enough, which is this green. Oh yeah. Now these ones I don't really see too much of a shift. I think they just have more of the texture that are really smooth. That's what I think makes these incredible, is the texture. Not being like a multi-chrome, duochrome type of situation. You get a little bit of a darkness out here with the green, but I don't think it really has much of a duochrome effect or anything like that. Or with the pink. That's pretty. That could be a holiday look right there. I Am Enough. I Am Unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. Anybody watch The Voice? That one girl, she was going for it. Okay. Okay, normally on eye swatches, my eyes would be tapped out about now, but I really think it's my cotton. This Shiseido cotton, this bougie Shiseido cotton is saving my eyes right now. So good. Not that they're not a little burny, but they're not as bad as they could be. So let's keep going. All right, we have our middle row, which is our Bold Energy. You have split pans in here, which I think is genius because who's going through all of these shimmers? Nobody, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and start with Bold Energy, and we're gonna start with these two here. And then these are Silk Press Shifters, these ones. Now, they look like they got different textures to me. The two look like different textures, but they're calling it Silk Press Shifter. And I don't know if you can see this blue. It looks real sea blue green here, but to me it looks straight on blue purple. There you go. You can see the when it goes down, the darkness of it. Okay, so let's do these two. We have I Am Strong and I Am Brave. I'm just adding I am to every name, so it's really strong and brave. I'm just adding I am. So okay, let's do those two. I'm curious. I Am Strong. These feel like the suede shimmers or the cushiony chrome, one of the two. These are duochromes. These are duochromes. Look at that. Ooh, I have to. That might be called Silk Press Shifters. Yeah, they feel like silk. They feel like silk. Look at that. You could blend this out with your finger and be done. Look at that. Still tons on there. You can see the purple. Wow, you can see it's darker on the edge. That's pretty. Look at that. You could just swipe and they're so smooth. Like I said, I'm not blending or anything. I'm just trying to get on my eye for you, but wow. See the dark blue to the light turquoise. You can see a little purple. Beautiful. Okay, let's go into Brave. Now these seem a little bit more chunky. Okay. A little bit more chunky, like that centered, but like that flaky shade. But it's more, and it is a little flaky on my when I pick it up, but whoo, look at the shine on that. I see like a clear OMG. Look at that. That's green. Okay, that's fire. Wow. I don't even know if this camera's doing it justice. I'm looking at it in my mirror and I see green. Like, I don't see green in the camera. Okay, you see some green here. I don't even have words. Let me see. I'm putting it out here. You can see I'm putting it out here. I feel like it looks taupey. That is gorgeous. So two different vibes from one pan, from the split pan. Two completely different vibes. I don't know if you can see. Let's see if we can get in the mirror. You can't really see too much of that. This one with all the green. In my mirror in front of me though, I totally see what I see on my eyes. Ooh, that looks like a mermaid. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay. Let's get into the next two. This is the second reason I bought this palette. This red-orange color. So these are called Whipped Powder Shifters. The same thing. They look like, actually, these look like they might have the same texture, but Whipped Powdered Shifters. I don't know if you can see that they kind of changed. Like there's some kind of something going on here. So let's see what it is. Yeah, my eyes might be ready to tap out, y'all. Okay, let's see. So the first one is I Am Fierce. Ooh, I can't wait for this one. They're smooth too, soft. You don't need a lot with these shimmers. I'm packing more on when I tell you this color looks like one of the colors from the other palette, but like, I love this shade. Oh, I think I made a look like this with 2 of the colors in that palette that created this type of shade. Oh, so good. Actually, it has more red. I can't. Do you see the green? Let's stop. Like, oh, fire. I mean, it's like fiery. What texture was this? Whipped powder. That's what it seems like. It seems whippy, creamy, but then it's a powder. It feels kind of creamy, yeah, but it's not a cream shadow. Like, she does have creams in the other palette that I love. Look at this, the deeper base. Oh. Danessa! What? Are you freaking kidding me? This color. Oh, I see the green. Do you see the green on the... Do you see that orangey red? All right, I am fearless. Let's see. Yeah, same feels the same. Oh, gosh. I'd put these 2 together. Okay, you see like a little teal. This reminds me of the color from the Sumerian Sunset palette. Has orange, has pink. I am fearless. My gosh. Oh my god, did I even need the Sumerian Sunset? No. No, that palette's fire. Okay, it looks real sheer on my eye to you probably. But I get the orange. I see some green. I see red. Like this, like the mirror and the camera are doing 2 completely different things. I don't even know. Let's even see. Let me see. See, some people pull out like mirrors. Oh, you can kind of see the yellow in that one on the side. Let's see. Oh yeah, you see a lot more. Oh yeah, you see a lot more there. Do you see that? I see green in this one now. Oh, so good. Oh, see, these look the same. This one has a darker base. Oh. I hope that helped a little bit. Now we're going back to the silk press shifters, which are these 2 right here, Loved and Healed. And they're supposed to be like strong and brave. And I'm not sure because brave does not look like healed, but they're silk press shifters. So I'm going to go with what it says, and that's just what it is. Here is I Am Love. I was not expecting to swatch it, and it looked like this. I Am Loved. Okay, you're not getting the vibe. Like when you're not getting, this looks champagne. Okay, it looks real pink, light pink. It looks champagne-y to me with like something else in here. Gold. I don't even know. Okay, let's see if it translates on the eye. Peach, maybe orange. I don't. Looks like strawberry shortcake. Like it looks like strawberries ice cream. Look at that. Oh, I am not even a pink person. That is gorgeous. There's something in there that's just gorgeous. That's just gorgeous. What? I'm gonna get the mirror. We're gonna see if we can find something else in here that I'm not seeing. Maybe it's like purple. Let me get up close on this. No, it's like gold. It's like gold, pink, orange. There's some fuchsia reflex in there that I see. Wow. I see green in my hand now. I see green in my hand on my finger. That's just a really pretty color. All right, let's go into I Am Healed. These are really good affirmations. I'm not usually an affirmation type person. My husband does though. He likes doing that. Okay, so they always put this color on the model all the time, and I'm just like, it's purple. Like, it's nothing too special. But when I look at it on my finger, I see green, I see gold, I see fuchsia, I see that purple. You see it goes to that dark base. Let's see. It is really pretty. These are so smooth. I wish it had more of the green to, purple to gold flip that I see on my finger. But let's see if we can see. But that's really pretty too. I'm just not a huge purple person. Oh, yes. That is the vibe I was seeing on my hand. I should have done this with all the colors. Do you see that? So you know where it's going to do this at? In the sun. That's what I was talking about. I was like, oh, it's just pink. No. There's green, there's gold. That flip right there is fire. I hope you see it. All right, let's see what this purple talking about. It's pretty. It's like a fuchsia. You see the fuchsia? The pink on the inside? Then to like a green to the purple. I'm sad these are the last two colors, but I know my eyes are not. They are starting to become on fire. I did have to put on some eye cream earlier underneath, and it's gone. I need to put more, but whoo, my eyes are like, okay, we're done. Okay, the last ones are whipped powder shifters. Yeah, okay, we already looked at whipped powders. Okay, so whipped powder shifters, which is the same as these two. I am fierce and I am fearless. And we're gonna do I am inspiring and I am abundant. I like that one. That's a good way to finish it. I am abundant. I like that. So let's do inspiring. I am inspiring. Ooh, and you know what? When I'm looking at it at first, I thought it was like silver. It looks taupey silver. Excited about this one. And it looks like it has a little purple in it. I don't know if you can tell. We'll definitely put the mirror on it, but yeah. Yeah, I see that taupe. That gray taupey vibe. And I love this texture. The whipped powders, yes, I love this texture. Because it's still really shimmery. It has a base, but it feels like a cream, but it goes on like a powder. Like, do you see the purple on the outside? Yes. Okay, last one. I am abundant. If this don't scream Christmas, I don't know what does. Ooh, but wait, it's not. It's not. Okay, this screams Christmas. But do you see that base? It's purple. It shifts to a purple. Okay. Okay, let's go. One more eye. One more. That is a beautiful emerald type of green. And I'm just, you could just press or you could swipe. You don't need a lot of this, to be real. Wow. That looks like Christmas in a bottle. Okay, let's look at the shifts. So now I'm starting to see pink in here too. Yeah. Do you see the pink and purple and taupe? Like, trying to keep my eyes closed but make sure you guys can see. My eyes hurt now. It's hard to keep one closed and one open. But yeah, that has a purple taupey type of vibe. It even looks like as I sit here, it's turning more purple to me. And then the top looks pink to me. So pretty. I really like that color too. Okay, and then this is the green. Do you see the purple? I don't know if you're catching the vibe as much in the mirror with this one. It has a dark base. You can see it on the outside for sure. Wow. Okay. Let me gather my thoughts and we'll wrap up this video. So those are the eye swatches of the Danessa Myrick's Lightworks Volume 5 palette. Yes. So going into this palette, you know, I bought it when I seen Danessa Myrick do her swatches. I have quite a few all shimmer palettes. I have the one from Danessa Myrick's Volume 3, which I love. It is my favorite shimmer heavy all shimmer palette that I have. I have 2 palettes from Unearthly Cosmetics, All I Ever Wanted palette. Sorry. With duochromes. I have Adept Cosmetics duochrome shimmers. We have the Minka palette that has tons of shimmers in it. I just did the Sumerian Sunset, tons of shimmers in it. I got the Inspired palette by the Arrow by Adept, tons of shimmers. I haven't played with that yet, but tons of shimmers. The moral is I'm not lacking on shimmers in my collection, right? And those are like my dual special chrome shades. I'm trying to think what other brand has those type of shades really heavy that I have. Unearthly, I have some from Unearthly. Like, no, I already said the All I Ever Wanted, but in her other palettes, there are some dual chromes, multi-chromes type of situation. I don't have like this is not the shadow. This is my eye tripping because I've been putting all this stuff on this whole time. I bought this one. I didn't buy the second one, but I bought this one because it intrigued me because of all the different textures. And let me tell you something. I'm highly impressed. I'm highly impressed. And that's halfway during the video with the different shift, you know, showing the different shifts with the mirror. Like, that just set it off because they were already beautiful before I did that. But let's just talk about it row by row, kind of. Like, these 4 are so pretty because they're all sheer, but they're super duper sparkly. So they're not really duochromes or multi-chromes. They're just super duper sparkly, like topper shades. Or you could just wear it by itself. Like, that's a new vibe right now. Just those sheer sparkle all over your eye. But what if it had a hint of green or a hint of orange or whatnot? The centered shade is so pretty. The flaky chrome or the flaky fusion flakes. It's just I used it wrong. So it kind of had that flaky vibe, which I don't like. Adept tends to do really creamy, flaky shades sometimes. So those I just have to know what I'm working with and then just tread lightly. But I love the color because I love a good orange, and it had golds and it had coppery tones, and it was just antique-y. Very beautiful shade. Let's go down to the bottom row. I love the textures of these shades, especially these 4, which are the suede shimmers and the cushion chrome. Those were my favorite, I think, of the palette, besides also the whipped powders, but we'll get to that. The metal molten has a time and a place. I think it's really pretty. Am I always going to throw a shimmery silver on my lid? Probably not. Oh, look, I have shimmer right there. You can put this all over your body, okay? But it's really, really pretty and definitely fits into the palette. But okay, this row here are all of our dual multi-chrome type shades. That's what it is. These one were more subtle and just had more base to them. And where these ones were a little bit more sheer, these had more pigment, more base. These ones are your shifty shades, and they are fantastic. fantastic. Not what I was expecting. Not even from seeing it from Danessa Myrick's. So I'm highly impressed and excited about this palette. My favorite shades. Number one has to be I Am Unstoppable. I love that shade. I do not have a shade like that in my collection. It is gorgeous. It translates so pretty and neutral like leaning, but having some, you know, berry type of cranberry to it. Beautiful. I really love I Am Powerful, which is the reason why I bought the palette. I have to play with it. So different in my collection. Not what I was expecting from the swatches either that I seen. But I'm excited to see what it looks like and create with that. I love the color Brave. That green was beautiful. It was like a neon green shimmer. No real base. These two, Fearless and Fierce, fantastic. Top in the palette. I also loved. I was not expecting that shade. I think it's a gorgeous, and I love Inspiring, which I have on this eye. Abundant is really pretty too, but Inspiring. So Fierce, Fearless, Love, Abundant, Unstoppable, and Powerful. I would have bought this palette 10 times over with just those colors. 10 times over. Fantastic. Fantastic. Can she even top herself? Like from 3, 4, and 5, like, can she even top herself? I don't know. But I would be willing to take my chances. I'm in love with this palette. I'm in love with Danessa Myrick's, period. Such a good brand owner. You could just tell the vibe. Like, if I could work for a company, I'd want to work for her. So anyways, these are my thoughts of this palette. Definitely going to create a look, especially for the thumbnail. I'm not going to put this as my thumbnail. And we're going to use this palette some more. If I pull this out all the time, you're going to be like, oh gosh, there she goes with that Lightworks Volume 5 palette again, because it's a fire. And like she said, I am to sit in here and play with this and be like, I am abundant. I am inspiring. I am fearless. I am radiant. Okay? I didn't even try them as highlighters yet, but I will. I will try some of these as highlighters. So, woo! Did you get this palette? Did you get this palette or did you sleep on this palette? Oh no, she's having some Black Friday sales, so Christmas, I might check this out. I think this is limited edition. That's another reason why I jumped in on it real quick. But I'm so excited. I'm so happy about this purchase. Did you get it? Let me know in the comments. Woo! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Let me wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Let me know what your favorite color was in the palette that I put on my eyes and the eye swatches. My eyes are not happy right now, but that's okay. We'll let them relax for a minute, play some Sims or something. Okay, and then we'll come back with some more makeup on them. But what was your favorite color? Anything that you're like, dang Tia, I want you to use that in a look. Let me know down below and I'll definitely try to make it happen. Remember, there's only one way to do your makeup, and that's your way. And take some advice from Danessa Myrick's when you're using this palette. Put I am in front of it and mean it. Mean it. Mean it. I am fearless. We'll see you in the next one. Have a blessed day. Peace.